What's up, everybody? Episode 138 of the All You Can Hear podcast. I'm one of your 5 co-hosts, Tanner, and with me, as per usual, are...
Biscoff Wenzel.
Whoa!
Cookie Cody.
Chocolate chip Colt.
It's Peanut Brittle Pat.
Wow, I thought Colt was just going to do Cookie Colt, too.
No, I'm not. I'm not a stealing person. I don't steal.
And today, we are doing a taste test of all of, I would say, iconic cookies. Some of them less iconic than others. But doing a taste test of cookies so you can decide which cookie is the best to leave out for Santa.
Remember that time when Colt, when we were kids, decided to take my fucking Pokemon cards and punch holes in them to claim them as his own?
What?
Yeah, you did that.
I know I did, but why are you bringing that up?
I don't know. I just remembered it. And I'm mad.
Okay.
Man, remember that one time Colt was a huge asshole?
Why are we doing this?
No,
what did I do?
everybody get on Colt right now. Pat?
Yeah, I vaguely recall Colt being a huge asshole to me as well. Actually, I'll go on record.
Jonathan's like, Colt was an asshole as a kid.
Jonathan does say that quite a lot. Our first we have 10 cookies here. We'll go through them as we're getting to them. Our first one is Pepperidge Farm strawberry cookies.
Pepperidge.
Strawberry thumbprint cookies.
Oh, yeah.
They look like little Danishes.
Pat doesn't look
Did
convinced.
you explain what our different categories are?
So our category, we have 3 categories: look, taste, texture. But that's all Santa cares about. And also, some of us are drinking milk with it. Almond
I'm
milk.
drinking water.
And Colt and Patrick are drinking water.
Don't know why, but...
Pat might get milk, right?
Well, I got an extra glass for milk, but no one poured me a glass.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn, Wenzel, that was
We're
rude.
far apart.
Why are you drinking water, Colt?
I am allergic to almonds.
Oh, yeah.
Coward.
What isn't this boy allergic to?
I know, right? Doesn't it just piss you off? I'll keep saying it.
That's the one thing I bring up that I'm allergic to the most.
No, you definitely bring
it's
up coconut.
Coconut is your signature
Okay.
allergen.
Smell-wise, these are butter cookies. These are definitely a butter cookie.
Oh, yeah.
With, it looks like a real strawberry jam. You actually have
Man.
some seeds in there. And I feel excited over this. So I'm going to take a bite without the
Dry
milk
bite.
first.
I'm just looking at
Reminds me of a scone.
Um.
All right, I'm dunking.
I'm going to dunk in the milk. I'll melt.
It's really weird. I don't really know how to feel about that.
I like it. It reminds me a lot of a scone with some strawberry jam on it. I thought it was really good.
You know, I'm actually surprised how well a cookie with jam goes with the milk.
Yeah.
And it's like a medium, I guess, hardness cookie. It's not soft, but it's not all the way hard
Yeah.
either.
I think it's... We're not going to go through scores as we're doing this. It will be a
No,
surprise
no.
at the end. But, yeah. Interesting cookie. That's probably the first Pepperidge Farm cookie I've ever had that I've liked.
No.
Yeah, but the thing with me is it was a little grainy. It was a little dusty. It was a little almost nutty.
Covered in hair.
Can be good, but to me it wasn't that great. And the jelly tasted like they had added gelatin instead of using the strawberries and natural pectin, which is understandable because you don't want it falling apart in the bag. But yeah, it was not bad. More of a tea time cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
actually, yeah. It would fit like tea or coffee more than it would milk.
Coffee with that probably sounds pretty good.
Yeah. So, cup of Joe, cup of mud with that cookie. What? Oh, is Cody doing a special
Yeah, don't look at my
category?
scores.
I'm not gonna.
I looked
at
at it.
Our next cookie is Biscoff. I will say, heads up, a little crummy.
Yeah, it is, but it's easily one of my favorite cookies.
Little crummy.
I fucking love Biscoff. If anybody knows, if you ever been on like an airline, they usually give these out. So,
Yeah, you non-flyers.
I don't have wings.
Right off the bat.
Okay, these are really fucking crummy. They're usually not like this.
There's a reason why they thought maybe selling this as a cookie butter might be a better option.
Well, the ones that we always get, they're not like this at all.
Yeah, I've had them before, and they're not super crummy.
If they make butter from them, why are they so dry?
These are Lotus brand Biscoff cookies.
Fucking love these.
I will say I'm gonna have to knock off some points for the look though, because they came crummy.
The air in the cookie tasted like Germany.
Oh fuck.
Um,
Oh
I mean, if you've had the cookie butter, it tastes like the cookie butter, just crunchy.
yeah.
these things are very good. Now, con leche.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Okay. The milk with milk.
Oh yeah, this cookie was really good with milk.
Santa slapping.
Napkin.
I can understand all the hype about Biscoff cookies now.
I see why Chris Evans ate like 12 of them. And
I know. Like, he ate a whole fucking...
That's the most cookies he's had since he's been on Avengers.
Oh, yeah, probably. Woo! Sorry, I love
But they look kind of bland, but they're not bland.
Not bland at all.
Pretty complex flavor there. The texture is still a little grainy, a little milly, but
Yeah.
not in like an off-putting way.
These next cookies are Bud's Best Bite-Size Chocolate Chip.
I
This is
haven't.
a like a local brand.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a
In
regional
Alabama.
thing.
I haven't had one of these since I was a fucking baby at my grandma's house.
So these are typically really, really tiny cookies.
Yeah.
And they come in bags, which is why you hear some rustling going on. But they honestly got like tiny, tiny, tiny cookies.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they are.
There's just...
They-
they look like tiny cookies.
but like but they actually look like tiny, like miniature versions of cookies. I don't know how to explain what I'm
They
saying.
are.
They make you think that they're actually cookies.
If you were to give a mouse a cookie, this is the cookie you would give them.
We all know that's a
That's
bad
true.
idea.
Yeah.
Because if you give a mouse a cookie, he's gonna ask for more house.
Isn't it weird how we all read a book as a child that tells you not to that basically is a shitty version of the slippery slope argument?
Yeah.
Yeah, cheering is wrong, children. Also, or maybe it's like be careful who you give your things to, because that's be really inconsiderate and greedy.
Yeah, but a mouse though.
These still taste really good.
Okay.
Yeah, those are really... I don't think... I probably haven't had those since elementary school.
That's interesting.
Very nice. I like it.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised how chocolatey it is. And if y'all... I don't know if any of y'all smelled in the bag, but it's pure chocolate in there. It doesn't even smell like cookie.
Well, probably because like just with how small it is,
Yeah.
like the ratio of the cookie to chocolate is probably definitely different, because these are fairly big sized chocolate chips, I guess comparatively.
Hey, Pat, can you pass me whenever you're done, can you pass me the almond milk? Sorry, I really love almond milk.
I'll just pour some of mine in yours.
Don't do that to me, Pat. Don't do that to me. So yeah, no, the buds, they were pretty good. They look like tiny cookies. They look cute. The taste, pretty good. A little sweet.
Yeah, they're super sweet, but I think that, again... And it also says on the bag, it's like, real chocolate... That's good. Real chocolate chips. Sorry, I was getting... We actually hired a wait staff to pour our milk.
But
And it's
but
Wenzel.
they're also kind of, again, you get that weird graininess to these. A lot of these cookies have that little dirt type that texture.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Up next is a bit of a controversial cookie. The Fig Newton.
These Fig Newtons, if they had a mouth, they'd be saying some. Ooh.
I have to say, Fig Newtons are my least favorite variety of Newtons.
Oh, I love Fig Newtons.
Dude, I'd fucking rip a house in half for a Fig Newton.
I always like the apple ones.
The apple ones are good.
Significantly better.
Those are apple Newtons, Pat.
Which is why they're the superior Newton.
Okay. So they look interesting. They kind of look like a cut in half, like granola bar. Not granola bar, but like a, those bars you get. They're like nutritional bars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nutrigrain. Oh, no, not Nutrigrain.
No.
Nutrigrain.
Nutrigrain is right.
Okay.
Or just like a fruit-filled cereal bar.
Yeah.
What? Were these fig?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Fig Newtons.
Kind of like dates.
It's Date.
Well, they're not just
or
somewhere.
prunes.
I'm with Pat. I like the apple ones more.
Yeah, the apple ones are better.
I like this a whole lot. They taste very much like fig though.
Oh,
I will go ahead and say if you don't like, if are Fig Newtons available everywhere? I assume they are.
I think
assume
they
so.
are.
If you've never had one, it's definitely something to try. But if you're a big texture person, will not like these because it's a weird texture.
and also dipping in the milk, kind of strange.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Have to be
Taste-wise.
thorough, Colt.
Cody.
Wow, you
10?
really.
Really tens? All of those?
The Cody's secret category.
I'm not averaging. If anybody else is doing Cody's secret category, I will not be averaging the scores. I'll go ahead and open these.
Up next.
Or the...
Up next, these are these Walmart brand, Pat?
Yes, they're Walmart brand, but they're a very popular, holiday cookie. It's a frosted sugar cookie. You see them literally for every holiday.
Yeah,
Literally
you know,
everything.
it's funny. In like movies and stuff, you never see them.
No.
Pat, do you want a half?
But
this?
like these
Yeah,
are
let's
the
have a-
these are the cookies that like my family has always gotten.
You want a third one?
grab a half and rip.
Yeah, let's third it. I don't really want to.
I got. Hold on, Pat.
I'm getting. There you go.
That's fine. I didn't want to do that. I didn't know, but yeah, that's fine.
We don't want it over here. Thank
I
you.
definitely feel like these frosted sugar cookies are very contentious online because I feel like I see a lot of.
They both have love and hate.
Yeah.
Like it's either you love them or you hate them.
Man.
Yeah, for sure.
They're so good though.
Yeah.
Oh, these kind of taste like marshmallow.
That frosting tastes like marshmallow to me.
You know,
And that texture is very contentious too, because if you don't like a soft cookie, you will hate these.
yeah.
It's
for
just like
sure.
I'm eating cake.
They're cake cookies, yeah.
Yeah. Have you never had these?
I don't really care for icing, so I always avoid them.
Yeah, I got that. Because I have a lot.
Ooh, I'm all sugared up right now.
Sugar Rush. Y'all remember Candy Crush?
I may or may not have it downloaded on my phone right now.
Like currently playing it. I'm playing a little game called Two Dots. Little puzzle game. Highly recommend. It's free.
I'm playing a little game too called Life.
Whoa.
I'm playing a little game called Fortnite, and it's very fun. Take the L, Tanner. Meh. L.
He just got your ass.
I was like, what the hell is that?
Sorry, sharpening my pencil.
Oh, sorry.
Are we ready to move on to the next cookie?
Let's go.
Up next, we have the Little Debbie Christmas Gingerbread Soft Cookie. Oh, yeah, these are the soft boys.
Yeah, I used to love these, but now that I know that I hate almost every Little Debbie, I'm a little scared.
Pat, you want to have this?
Oh, you're kidding me? I get a whole one.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll take a whole one too. I'm
Alrighty.
a crazy
I'll have
person.
one if you want to have one.
Oh, yeah.
If you ever had a gingerbread hunt at your school, in elementary school, or like me in college,
Which part?
these are the gingerbread cookies that were running away from you.
works. Yeah.
Yeah, those damn cookies, they always
Yeah,
ran.
man, they running.
I hated that thing. I hated it. I did it in kindergarten. I was like expecting to see a real ass gingerbread man.
Whoa.
I got back to the classroom. Wasn't.
Even a kid knows when they're being lied to.
These are better than
Oh, wait. Mine has, like, way more sprinkles than I'm used to.
Let me see. Yours does have a lot of sprinkles, which mine did too.
I feel like they didn't really used to have sprinkles.
They've raised the sprinkle budget.
They made room in the sprinkle budget, I see.
There's a weird flavor in the background of them that kind of tastes like public water.
Yeah.
Public wine?
Water.
I'm like, what does Publix wine taste like?
Like tasting that background. Do you taste in the background? It kind of tastes like public water, like tap water.
Wow, that was a lot more disappointing. Than
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be.
Really? I thought they were better. Then I remember.
They were
mine.
exactly how I remember them. Do you not taste that weird public?
No, I get
I
it.
taste
Isn't that
it.
weird?
Yeah.
I don't think it's public water.
No,
It tastes like factory, like we said with our last
It tastes-
test.
Yeah, it tasted like. It tastes like chlorinated water.
Yeah, that's it.
wait. You know, they probably use chlorinated water to make it.
I mean, probably so, but like I shouldn't be able to taste that.
Yeah, for sure.
I will
That's
say
a problem.
these actually go pretty well with milk.
Yeah, it was very good with milk.
That's all right. Ooh, my favorite. Actually, I love original. We're about to do Chips Ahoy.
Yeah.
I love original Chips Ahoy, but my favorite is the crunchy Chips Ahoy, but with Reese's Pieces in them, or just Reese's peanut butter. So fucking good.
Chips Ahoy M&M ones also hit.
Yeah, but I would get them and I would go through them within a week.
See, I feel like original Chips Ahoy looks the most like the traditional chocolate chip cookie. Like it definitely has the most, outside of the Oreo, the most iconic look. But even then, it has the most like iconic look. I don't know.
Here you go, Patrock.
Coming through.
This to me is this is your like standard chocolate chip cookie. Mm-hmm. This is the standard. This is what all things are competing against.
Yeah, as far as like buying cookies goes.
Yeah. Making cookies is a totally different story.
Yeah, totally different.
Store bought
energy.
versus made cookies are two different categories.
Yeah.
God, these hitting good.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody down there may want to open those last 3 cookies just because be a lot of reaching.
Are these Chips Ahoy smaller than what they used to be?
I don't know if my hands are bigger
No.
or the cookies are smaller.
No, they definitely feel smaller.
They're-
I feel like they used to be.
thinner.
They made them smaller because now instead of 2 of those being a serving, it's 3 of them.
That's why. Okay, they definitely feel thinner, and they are. Yeah.
Oh, mother! You have to cut this?
You sure? Let me see it.
Yeah, this one you got to cut. What the fuck? Oh, they don't.
That's some age.
Okay, that's Chips Ahoy.
They fucking slap.
All right, and these are the Chips Ahoy, but the chewy ones.
Yeah, yeah.
which are I prefer these to the original.
I hate chewy.
I'm with Wenzel. Give me that crunch.
Like if you're not a fan of texture, you're not gonna like chewy.
To me, like cookies shouldn't be hard; they should be soft.
I'm with Pat.
Man.
I'm with Pat. I will say you wouldn't think the chewy and the original look super different, but they look super different.
Oh yeah.
Well, see, the thing is like there's a certain middle ground where it's like it's just right, and for me, Chips Ahoy is just right.
So there's also a weird thing about the Chips Ahoy. The Chips Ahoy, if you dip them in milk, the texture is beyond. Like that is the perfect milk dipping cookie right there.
For sure.
Outside of Oreo, and I'm not sure. But the thing about Chewy is that there's something extra to the smell and the taste of them that puts me off a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing is like that chewiness. I don't like it. Like all the cookies I've made, they're chewy. I love that. These cookies, their chewiness is weird. It smells. It's
It's
like,
kind of cakey.
It doesn't smell.
See,
right.
I like that.
It doesn't smell right. It's rotten. The ground's rotten. If anybody's ever watched Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
These seem smaller too. Like they're just changing up everything about these.
They
Chips
are.
Ahoy.
They are smaller. Hey, Cole, why don't you get some almond milk?
That was a funny joke by our pal Wenzel because Colt's allergic to almonds. Man, they didn't want anybody getting these.
They want to keep you out of those
They
cookies.
wanted to keep you out of these fucking snickerdoodles. Oh, there we go. Up next, we have these are also Walmart brand, Pat. These snickerdoodles.
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Well, the Walmart brand snickerdoodles. You want to have one of these? These are big
Yeah.
cookies.
I love me some
I'm
snickerdoodles.
definitely coming up on the full tank here.
Yeah, and I didn't even eat before this. But granted, we are 2 days off of Thanksgiving, and yesterday was our Black Friday, so.
Yeah,
We have not ate nothing but trash.
Yeah.
Vegetables, what are those? I mean, I don't know. Ichiban was a good. Meal.
Ichimon's not too bad. Oh!
They're stanking with cinnamon.
Publix has a really has their own brand cookies, whatever, and it's the peanut butter cookies, really fucking good.
Yeah, I mentioned you mentioned that once before on the podcast.
Another good cookie, if we would just had the time to go to like 6 or 7 different stores to get. Winn-Dixie has almond joy cookies. Colt couldn't eat them because there's almonds and coconut in them. But
That's Megadeth.
man,
Megadeth,
they're
yeah.
good.
These cookies have like a metallic type taste to them. It's kind of off-putting.
That's
don't know what you're
the
tasting.
cinnamon. It reminds me of Cinnamon Toast Crunch because of cinnamon and sugar.
It's like a fake. It's a weirdness to it.
I like it.
I don't.
There's one place that has snickerdoodles that makes them really well. I don't know what cookie place it is though. Ooh, might be that one America's Cookie.
Because there's a place in our mall, a local mall, they sell all cookies in. I really like their snickerdoodles.
Yeah, they're snickerdoodles. They're sugar cookies.
I had a cake batter cookie from there the other day.
An American Cookie Company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember.
They
what were
literally
called.
are a national chain.
Yeah.
But man, they were good.
And my favorite cookie by them though is the Domino cookies.
The what cookie? The Domino cookie?
Yeah, it's
What's
like
that?
it's chocolate, and then for their the chips are like white chocolate. So like it's just, oh my god, it beats. I love it. I love it.
Oreos also changed because 3 Oreos is a serving now instead of 2. This is our last cookie, by the way. Just the OG regular Oreo.
How long are we going for?
21 minutes.
There you go.
What people don't know is while we've been in between cookies, I've been sort of mixing water with the sprinkles and making a bit of art.
Thank you. Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Well, oh, Pat, you weirdo. You wonderful genius.
Never waste a moment to be creative, Wenzel.
I
No.
mean, it's an Oreo. Which is to say it's delicious. But, like, we all knew what an Oreo was coming into this.
Yeah, we did a whole episode on them.
Yeah, we literally have done an Oreo taste. I'm interested to see how
I never had an Oreo.
how the OG Oreo held up in that taste test compared to this taste test.
Oreo's still fucking good.
Yeah. Very good.
You know, it took me like a solid 6 months after we did that Oreo taste test to eat another Oreo, though.
Yeah, Oreos are not easy snacking for me.
Not for me. They're too chocolatey because they use cocoa.
Yeah.
So I can only literally usually eat like 1, maybe 2. Colt, will you hand me a napkin there, bud? You son of a bitch. Yeah. I will say, good cookies. Mm-hmm. Like,
For the most part.
There was one of them that I didn't really. The snickerdoodle kind of threw me off.
Yeah. I didn't like the snickerdoodle, and I
hold
hate.
on, don't go through them all yet. We got to average.
Okay.
So
Crunch the numbers.
Can we hand the Oreos back this way?
Hold on.
we're gonna pop. Wait, go.
I was gonna say, what are you saying?
What?
What?
That we're
Somebody
gonna
speak.
pause. We're gonna average out the numbers.
Yeah, we're gonna pause. We're gonna average out these numbers and get our top 10 and see what that looks like. So we'll see you in just a minute. And we're back. We have got top researchers around the world to average out these scores and tell us what is the best cookie for Christmas time to leave out for Santa. And fellas, I have the results.
We'd like to thank Einstein, Asimov, and Thoreau.
Okay, well you don't have
And
to.
my fourth grade science teacher.
Well, we don't have to make up names, Winsel. But okay. Does anybody want to guess what our last place cookie was?
The frosted sugar cookie.
I'd say frosted sugar cookie.
Chips Ahoy Chewy.
What do you think?
Fig Newton.
Coming in at number 10 with a total of 8.6 out of 30. Before we get to it, I should mention the scores to average them out. I rounded up or down if they needed to be, and added them up and averaged, and then they're out of 30. So coming in with an 18.6 is the Fig Newton.
Wow.
So average look of 6.6, average taste of 6, and average texture of 6.
Wow.
A very middle line, average cookie.
I thought they were okay.
Yeah, I thought they were okay
It was
too.
demonic.
Well,
Demonic.
and it's funny because Cody was insistent that we had Fig Newtons for this taste test.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
We
I
have
remember that.
receipts from our group dog.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah, you said that you would hold up the podcast unless we didn't get them. That's a lie. But
I was like,
Sounds like me.
I was like, that sounds like Cody. That sounds about right. Coming in at number 9, we have the Chips Ahoy Chewy with a 19.8 out of 30.
where they
Where it
deserve to
belongs.
be. Yeah.
Fucking suck a dick.
You can suck a dick.
Honestly, if it wasn't for me and Pat, this would have been by far last place because
Oh, yeah.
you three down there did not like it.
They tasted weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disgusting.
And fun fact, the textured category was an average of a 5.7. The only category we had below a 6 out of the 30 numbers we had on here, the only one that fell under 6.
I wonder why.
Its look was a 7.7, taste was a 6.4, texture 5.7.
It looked like an
looked
average
good.
cookie, yeah.
It looked like a cookie.
Yep, 19.8. Coming in at number 8, with a score of 19.9 out of 30, we have the Frosted Sugar Cookie. Baffled that was not. I thought that was going to be a top 3.
No, those fucking
I
suck.
thought it'd probably like a bottom 3.
Well, Pat, you're correct. It is a bottom 3.
Yeah, it is.
Look was a 7.2. Its taste was a 6.4, and its texture was a 6.3 to give us a score of 19.9. Alrighty. Buds was our number 7 cookie.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, with a 20.3 average score. Its look and texture hurt it a lot. Its average look was a 6.4, and its average texture was a 6.5. Its taste actually brought it up a good bit with a 7.4. These cookies to me were just really chocolatey. I mean, they were more chocolate chip than cookie because they are mini cookies, but they use full size chocolate chips.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, I mean, none of these. I should say, I thought none of these cookies were bad.
They were, those frosted cookies were
Man, see-
and the chewy.
Like out of all these cookies, I would avoid the chewy at all costs.
See, I love those chewy cookies. Coming in at number 6 was our Pepper Ridge Farm cookies with a total score of 21.3. Its look was an average of a 7.6, average taste 7.3, and texture 6.4. I thought these were delicious.
It was a good
I
cookie.
expected them to be a bit higher.
Really? I always feel like the first thing we try in a taste test is always, I don't know, kind of get screwed over.
Yeah, it's very middle road.
Yeah. The first thing always ends up kind of just being middle ground, even though I really like the Pepper Ridge cookie, but it just, we usually eat something better and it kind of just gets thrown down because of it. Coming in at number 5, which just surprised me, was the Walmart Snickerdoodle with a 21.5 out of 30. Its average look was a 7.7. Its average taste was a 6.8, and its average texture was a 7. I was actually surprised its look was so high, yet the taste was so low.
It looked cool.
Yeah, I thought. No, I mean, it looked like a
It's
classic
like a
Snickerdoodle
Snickerdoodle,
cookie.
yeah.
And I thought it tasted really good.
We were all captivated by the light bouncing off the cinnamon crystals.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. So the tins.
The doodles.
Coming in at number 4, which I would like to compare this, the Little Debbie gingerbread cookie with a 21.8
I didn't like it.
I
out of
didn't
30.
like it either.
Its average look score was an 8.2.
It looks cool. It's a
It
little
loo-
dude.
yeah, it looks awesome.
Its average taste was a 6.5, and its average texture was a 7.1. I thought it had great texture. I thought it was the perfect soft cookie.
It was all right. Yeah.
I thought it was great. Going into our top 3. Anybody want to guess what number 3 is?
Oh,
Number 3 is going to be the Pepperidge Farm.
Well, we already did
We
that
already did
one.
Pepper.
So
That's right.
That's wild.
That's right.
Ooh,
You know,
I'm gonna say number 3 is gonna be Chips Ahoy original.
Okay.
Number 2 is gonna probably be Oreo, and number 3,
You mean number 1? You went 3-2,
yeah, 3, 2, 1.
but you just said a number 3.
Oh my bad, number 2.
No, you went.
No,
you said
number three.
Then you said number 2. Then you said number 3 again.
Oh, what? No, I didn't even say number 2.
I don't know.
I said number 3 is
The Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy original. Number 2, as I was thinking about what number 2 would be, number 2 would probably be Oreo, and then number 1 would be Biscoff.
Okay. Does anybody else want to?
Number 1, Biscoff. Biscoff, run the world.
I think 3 Oreo, 2 Chips Ahoy, 1 Biscoff.
My ranking is 3 Biscoff, 2 Oreo, 1 Chips Ahoy.
Coming in at number 3 with a score of 23 out of 30, Biscoff.
That's a fucking sin and a
That's
half.
disappointing.
Biscoff cookies at number 3 with a 23 out of 30. Its average, the look is what brought it down. Its average look was a 6.9.
It did look weird. It's crumby.
Its average texture was a 7.2. However, it did have the highest taste, an average of 8.9.
It was fucking good.
Delicious.
Was that the highest overall taste?
The highest overall taste. Yeah. So number 3, Biscoff cookies. Number 2, the Chips Ahoy original.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the look of it, with an 25.2 out of 30, 8.3 look, an 8.8 taste, and an 8.1 texture. So it 8's across the board, which is what bought its classic look. Really, is what set it as higher than Biscoff.
Yeah.
And I think by process of elimination, we all realized that the number 1 best cookie to leave out for Santa Claus on Christmas Eve night is the Oreo cookie.
That's kind of surprising because I'm just not a big Oreo fan.
Its average look was an 8.6.
It looks beautiful.
Its average taste was an 8.3, and its average texture was an 8.4 to give it an overall score of 25.3. It beat Chips Ahoy by 1/10 of a point.
Man.
Yeah.
Now you're saying while the scientists were deliberating that there were on certain cookies that we gave the exact same numbers to. Do you have to remember what those were?
I don't have. It usually landed in looks. Like I believe all of us gave, or at least 4 out of 5 people gave a lot of stuff like the exact same number. Like I think everybody was like a pretty hard 8 for the look of the Pepper Ridge Farms, for example, was one that I remember really, but I don't have that kind of data in front of me. But I will say most of our scores were consistent. I will say the place where we varied the most was the Chips Ahoy Chewy, which I went high on. I believe we had 2 all 10s on the Oreo. I believe 2 people went all 10.
I went all 10 on Oreos, and I went all 10 on Biscoff.
Yeah, and I believe Cody might have went all 10 on Oreo.
I went all 10 on Oreo and all 10 on Chips Ahoy original.
I don't think anybody else even went 10 on anything else.
No, I didn't.
I didn't even give a single 10. My highest score I gave a 9.1 to Chips Ahoy Chewy for taste, and I gave a 9 for Oreo for look.
I guess Tanner hates cookies.
I gave 9 to taste and texture for the Biscoff, and then a 6 for look.
I guess Colt hates cookies too.
The highest I went on anything was an 8, and I gave an 8 to looks for Pepperidge Farm, an 8 to taste and Biscoff, an 8 to texture and Chips Ahoy Chewy, and an 8 to texture and Sneaky.
Pat, make sure your mic is... No, make sure it's facing you. Like, thanks.
So yeah, that's the Christmas cookie taste test. Not gonna lie, as with all of our taste tests, did not go the way I foresaw it going at all. Then, if you would have asked, I don't know. The most surprising result to me is the Little Debbie gingerbread man being number 4
Yeah.
on this list.
That's weird.
What won our Oreo taste test? Was it regular Oreos as well?
No, I don't even think regular Oreos got top 3, which is wild. I would have to go back and listen because the Oreo taste test was so long ago. I think it was like last February, maybe. Did we do it this year or last year? I don't.
It had to have been last year, right?
Yeah, I think we did it like early last year, but I could be mistaken on that. We do so much. I don't even remember.
We eat so many things.
Yeah, like, once you hit 100, you kind of forget what you do.
Can we do cheese pizza taste test next time?
Next week.
Hawaiian pizza taste test.
I don't think many
How many
places.
different varieties of Hawaiian pizza are there?
Well, there's
Okay.
no different. There's not different varieties. It's just I think
Different places.
different ordering Hawaiian
Buffalo
pizza from
Wild
different
Wings
places.
sauce taste test.
We actually have discussed doing that one.
Yeah.
We also said do like a ranch dressing taste test, but that sounds illegal.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Windex.
Cody is going to do a solo ranch dressing taste test because there's no way in hell I'm going to sit here and eat ranch dressing.
He rates them all 10.
He's gonna do it in the fucking bathroom too, like a weirdo.
Wait.
We just film it and we slowly open the door and he's just like in his underwear in the bathtub, just like drenched.
And he's like, There's turnover bottles of fucking.
I just see him with
And
like
he's just like dumping it on his head.
and he's got like ring around his mouth of pure ranch.
Y'all are like joking, but that would be fucking good. That would be a great
I
bit.
have to absorb it through my skin.
It's fun because ranch actually, if I get it on my skin, burns me a little bit.
Why are you eating it?
from like allergic reaction or something.
I don't know if I would ingest as much as you do.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, if anybody wants to take out Cody, dip everything you use in ranch.
I mean, it's not gonna kill me. I've been eating ranch too long.
It's only topical.
He's lying. Dip everything in ranch.
So yeah, I think that's a podcast. Thank you everybody for listening to this week's episode of the All You Can Hear podcast. As always, you can listen to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Overcast, all your favorite RSS feed catchers. You can follow us on Twitter at AYCH Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, AYCH Podcast. Follow us on twitch.tv/AllYouCanHear. Follow us on YouTube, All You Can Hear. Subscribe to that. Also, I've been forgetting. We have a letterbox now. That you can check out. It's just kind of like an archive for all of our movie scores, especially once we've done like reviews on, for right after reviews, non-canon files, essential viewing, stuff like that. You can follow that. That's All You Can Hear.
Yes, All You Can Hear.
All You Can Hear on Letterboxd, and you can follow your boy Tanner on Twitter at Tanner1495.
This is Wenzel. Thank you for listening. You can follow me on Twitter at WenzelWiki and follow my art Instagram at World of Wenzy. Also, guys, circumcision check.
This is the third time this week.
Gotta make sure you keep that shit cut.
Yeah, it does grow back real quick.
Tanner's a little despondent right now.
All I know is Cody just sat over here and ate cookies for the whole ending part of the podcast, and now he's on his phone. I don't even think he's in here anymore.
I had a severe migraine earlier, and now it's like going away, and I'm getting that feeling of eat everything.
Hey, Cody, what was your secret category?
I don't think he probably wants to say it.
Shoving assable.
Let's just say everything got a 10.
Except the gingerbread man that got a
They got a
10.5. You want to do
You
your
gonna do
plugs?
your-
Yeah, what? Hold on, what are we doing?
Plugs.
We're at the end. Hi, my name's Cody. Follow me at CODDOC11. That's CODDOC11. Do it on Instagram and Letterboxd.
My name Cole. Follow me on Twitter, Code00. Going once, twice. Wow, that went quicker than I thought.
That was good.
Hit the nay-nay for me this Christmas.
Ooh, everybody hit it.
You're whipping! That's not the nay-nay! Tanner's nay-nay! Tanner's nay-nay!
I like how we all
Tanner's
still.
nay-nay!
Yeah, why did three of you start whipping?
That's the first thing my mind would do.
Fools!
Well, it's mostly memory now.
Yeah, that's true. It is.
This is Patrick. Thank you all for listening. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at John Lost His Name. Follow my art on Facebook at John Lost His Name Art.
Merry Christmas!